Yo, what's good everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to the road to number one in the world on GeoGuessr Duels. Obviously, today is all about making it to 1800 rated. We're sitting at 1796, so just one win up front in the episode will do it. And then, of course, top 10 is the other goal. So you can see in Australia right now, we are second, but I thought Karania was above me, actually. Let's see, Global will tell us the actual answer here. Wow, Karania was just momentarily above me and has apparently had a downswing, so that's okay then. We've maintained first in Australia, but that isn't to say that the global isn't more important, of course, and we're sitting at 14th in the world at the moment. And we're going to be playing, there's not many people we can queue who are above us in the world at the moment, so presumably people who are lower than us. And let's just see if we can jump up to 1815, getting us into the top 10. So my goal is to keep going NMPZ until we get top 10, and then to pause it and start queuing maybe all the modes. I'm not really sure, just whatever I can. Probably just no moving as well, and then I'll practice moving elsewhere. But I'll probably queue no moving as well, and we'll probably see a lot more of those games, and we'll see how I'm able to go. We could still go up, but I just think there are other people who are more consistent on NOPZ, so we probably will go down a little when we try that, but it'll be fun nonetheless. And yeah, let's see who we get today, see if this next duel will be the one to get us there. Okay, the fateful moment has arrived. We're against Adams, who we've played a bit on the series before. Quite a strong player from Poland. Let's see, first round here is a bit confusing. Is it Russia? 2021 copyright. This looks like it would be Murmansk. Check the trees. Are they larches? Could this actually be out east? These kind of look like larches, but the coverage felt more Murmansk to me, so I'm a bit confused. Could it actually be? Well, it looks like we do have eastern larches to me here. So where would this be then? Are we up near Yakutsk somewhere? It is a little hazy. Maybe it's in one of these towns over here. Wait. That is a bit confusing. Where are the hills? Like, oh, this is a hard round. Vegetation? Yeah, certainly could be east. Like, I don't know. Poltop is not going to help. It's absolutely weird looking. I think it is out east here. I'm so glad this is round 1, not round 10 with multis. Do I send? Man, the pressure's on right now. I don't know if you'd have like a tiny off-road like this here. Maybe it's just downtown Magadan is better. I could see either of those. It's a lot of points difference there, of course. It's like 3,000 points difference at least. Downtown Magadan? I don't know if it's, I just don't know if it's smoggy enough for downtown Magadan, this coverage, you know. So maybe I do just go here. The hedges are right. I'll go there, man. I do not know where this is. Let's just hope he fails. That's all I can really hope for here. And hope it is actually Russia. It should be. Oh my gosh, it was just Murmansk. Oh my gosh, what a disaster start. We had larches, but I guess they're just the western larches, which they looked really eastern larch to me, but yeah. Okay, next one here. Looks like it's going to be Mexico. Let's try and region guess nicely here. I mean, it happened round 1. We can still come back. I was just thinking over here somewhere, to be honest. Can we get anything else here? It kind of just looks like Veracruz or something, but I just hope it's not further east. I'm just going to go for it here. Should be a fine enough guess. We do have this circular electricity counter, and the pole top is Mexican, and it was South Coast Chiapas. Actually makes quite a bit of sense to me there. 145 points of damage. I don't know, that rush around was... Yeah, I should have just gone Murmansk. Okay, next one here. Looks like Ecuador. Just going to slam it in capital here and put the pressure on, I think. But yeah, should be there. Indeed, it is Ecuador. Indeed, it is Quito. Okay, so it's all about surviving with lots of small countries now, because even medium-sized countries do not benefit us until the multis are high. So let's just hope for small stuff. And now we get Turkey, which is not too bad. Should be North Coast somewhere. He's immediately in. I think this is the safest guess right here, but it could be like Samsun. But I think I'm going to stick it here instead. And it was a little bit further west, so that was a good decision. It's going to be in the range of 200 points here, so not too bad. Again, yeah, as long as it's region guessable or small countries, that's what we exactly want here. 1.5 times damage, or really difficult stuff. This is like north-ish US, probably West Virginia or Ohio border from the trees, I think. Might just go for it here. Could be further northeast as well. He's in. Okay, do we have eastern... We don't have any eastern Eastern White Pines here. So yeah, I am thinking it does feel quite north, but I am thinking this is just West Virginia or like Ohio or something. And okay, we go for the same guess, even as far south as South Carolina there, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, if anything, I was going to push further north than further south, so that was probably a good result. Double damage now, and we're in Eastern Europe. Not exactly what I like to see, but let's see if we can cook it up. Could it ever be like, I don't think it's Poland, but it could be Czechoslovakia. So maybe Czechia? Czechia makes quite a bit of sense to me here. Obviously, his part of the world, he'll probably have a decent advantage here. 2019, it is Czechia. Okay, I'm just going to hedge middle here. We're not going to be region guessing while we're at this much of a disadvantage. And hedging middle pays off fine. Yeah, Adam's definitely playing at a high level right now. Although, admittedly, our guesses have basically been the same apart from our Russia blunder. So, it's not too bad from us either. 2.5 times damage now. We're in the US. It looks almost like Maine to me here. 2021, though, wouldn't be Maine. Is it Ontario, then? Kind of feels Canadian. I don't really know if I see US here as much as Canada. Poles are not really giving us too much. It's difficult to hedge it properly as well. It looks like we have a front plate, so I'm going to lean away from Quebec there. I guess the concern would be that it's like New Brunswick or something, but I think I like this guess better. He's in. And we always seem to be guessing slower than others at the moment. I think that it could even be Michigan or something, but I think that I prefer outside Toronto here in Canada. So let's see about that. And okay, it was indeed there. Again, really great guess from Adams as well. Ends up being 50 points of damage. Oh, I can't believe the Murmansk. Triple damage. We are into the multis. That's what I wanted to get to. We can win now with a really difficult round. This one's not going to be it. It's going to be Ghana. Feels like Eastern Ghana to me. He's instantly in northeast, northeast angle. I don't know. It just feels like somewhere around here to me with this haze. I feel like you do get that there. I'm just going to go for it. Should be somewhere around there. And it was there. Nice. Again, really nice guess from Adams. Man, it's been a theme in this duel so far. He's definitely playing nicely. But we've clawed back some damage, and now we just need that really difficult round to appear. This could be it. This could be it. Is it Akri? Akri makes a lot of sense. I think that's where he's gone. So the question is, do we want to do anything else? I don't think we do. I think we go Akri here. And okay, it was there. Yeah, just Akri. Yeah. And I'm glad I held my cool there. It had potential, but it was just a bit too much of a standard Akri there, with the very thin pole and that kind of undulating landscape. Next one here, we are in Murmansk. I mean, this island Sakhalin, and it should be fairly middle in the island. I mean, with the big cabbage, I imagine it's kind of a little bit. It's not too far north here. I'm gonna go for it. He will know this because of the cabbage, so. Just hope he doesn't get an insane region guess or something, but I feel like our guess is good. Or is south, yeah. South with the big cabbage, is that enough? I think it is, yep. Well, Russia single-handedly destroyed us here. I mean, I have been practicing Russia, but unfortunately, I mean, the first round was just a bit of a disaster, so was not there for it. But we get a chance for some revenge here. Let's win this one. I guess 2 more wins in a row should still be enough, so let's see if we can do that. First one here is Jordan. Wait, double yellows is actually Argentina then, and I guess it would be like around San Juan, La Rioja, something like that here. Could I see a bit further south? I guess so. I think like somewhere around here could make a bit of sense. I think La Rioja makes sense. Yeah, it was La Rioja. Here goes San Juan, and we get a nice little advantage here. So I guess, I mean, it's not about avoiding Russia, man. Russia's fine, but just about avoiding big mistakes. Okay, next one here. We are in Philippines, and we have like sugarcane of some kind. I want to say this is Negros maybe with that, and it is pretty flat with a pretty big mountain south though. Let's go here. Could make sense. Oh yeah, wow, he thought that was Thai, and it was Northern Negros there, so we make a really nice guess. 3.6k damage. So all of a sudden, things are very much. I mean, we needed that round last duel, but unfortunately didn't come to us. Next round here, is it Belgium or France? Pole tops seem more French, but architecture seems very Belgian. I think this is on the Belgian side, but I guess he's gone in so we can... I mean, the pole top, the way it's pointy at the top, looks really French. But if it is France, it should be like somewhere in this region, so I can just go here safely. And it was actually on the Dutch border, meaning that not many points will change hands there. Okay, round number 4 here, come on. Am I recording my audio properly? Yes, excellent. This is South Africa in this region here with the Generation 2. We are looking at some pretty significant peaks there. Is it this range here? Or is it this range here is the question. I don't know. Even maybe up here could work. There's just a lot of Gen 2 in this region where I'm clicking. Okay, let's see here. So they're kind of east of us, those mountains. That's really interesting to me. So I guess we're actually here then. But do you have vineyards here? Not really. Okay, what about up here? Just looking for if I can actually see any vineyards. Maybe at this zoom level you just don't see them anyway, but should be there anyway. Okay, it was up. Yeah, it was up in the mountains. That makes more sense. I associate the most wine with being kind of like this, like Worcester area, yeah. But the Generation 2 I associated more with where I clicked. Okay, 1.5 times damage. We're in Oz. This looks 04... This 6-4. 6-4. Wait. This should be New South Wales. Yeah, it is New South Wales indeed. And is it south part of the coast or north part of the coast? Green thing on the pole here. I don't think it's too far from Sydney. We have a palm. I think it's just like maybe like Taree or something. No, maybe that would have yellow on the pole. It could be south of Sydney here as well. I don't know, he's in. 6-4 area code there. Not too sure. I actually think I would go south here, like around north of Bateman's Bay. Let's try that. Okay, it was quite deep south there. 1.5 times damage. And it's almost enough. We just need to hold on here. Very, very convincing duel so far. Unfortunately, couldn't do it when it mattered, but that's okay. We can still come back. This is Nigeria. And I got a southeast vibe, but it could just be Lagos as well. So what do we want to do here? We commit to one of them. I definitely think you can see this car in Lagos. It does kind of look like Lagos, to be fair. I think I'm going to try out Lagos here. It definitely gives Lagos vibes, all in all. And it was southeast. Aish! We lose 1,000 points there at least. 1.1. Yeah, I don't know. I also just with that advantage, I knew like if I go Lagos and it's Lagos, it's probably just GG because he's probably not going to hedge it there. Anyway, next one here. Is it Montenegro 2022? I don't think it's a Montenegrin plate. So other options has to be somewhere Balkan. Wait, red house sign. Maybe you go Slovenia here. I think houses are a little weird for Slovenia, but red house sign is so Slovenian. Like I don't see any Alps architecture. You know? Anything else here? Not really. Okay, you can maybe see those sometimes in Czechia. I mean, Czechia's not out of the question. What do I actually like here? Like, I don't see any red on the plate, which you normally do see a little bit of in Slovenia, I feel. But I guess I will go Slovenia with the red sign. It seems most likely to me, nevertheless. And it was Slovenia, and he goes Czechia. Yeah, definitely a difficult round there. Very, very, very urban, very generic, and no Alps architecture, which made things difficult. And there we go. We gain back up to 1790. So yeah, just one more win. That's all we need. I believe if we play Adams again, it should get us basically exactly to 1800. But then there's still work to be done to get into the top 10, another win after that against someone high rated. So let's jump in here and see if we can extend this to a 2-win streak. Okay, we found our next opponent. It's Salac from the World Cup, 1608. I feel like Salac is surely a better player than 1608, so this could be a bit nerve-wracking. Set in the wave back and get into the game here. That's a Victorian pole top. And I would say it kind of looks like Bendigo Shepparton area. I'm going to put him in here. Can always be New South Wales. It's kind of hard to make it out, but I think that is a Victorian pole top indeed. And in which case, that area should be good. He isn't Vic, but he's a bit further west there. Good start for us there. Definitely Vic, one of my strongest states, even within Australia. So not going to complain about that showing up. But 1608, I don't know if we actually get there on this one. So let's just see. Let's just win it first. That's a good way to find out. This feels very Israeli, obviously, with the yellow plates. I'm not too sure if this would be upper coast. Maybe it feels a bit more like Haifa. I might go here, but it could just be Tel Aviv as well. It's just kind of oddly hilly, I guess. And we are looking west out. I thought that was, maybe that's a, okay, yeah, we are looking west, of course. The ocean, yes. And we're slightly closer there again, 45 points. Good start to the duel, although nothing too significant. The Oz one could have been great on high multis, but on no multis, it's not too much. This one looking Romanian, I guess, could always be still in Hungary. That's a big open field I see over there. Salac is Hungarian. He'll probably get the country right here. I might not, but I'm thinking like Romania on the Hungary border here. Maybe even the houses feel a bit more like this direction here. Might try that. I think I like that most here. And yeah, we make the same guess there. I was actually further towards it at first, but yeah, we've been constantly a little bit closer so far, so that's good. Good start. Round number 4 here. Let's see what's going down. And we have a bit of Nigeria. We are going north-northwest here, and we have very big hills off near us here. Definitely feels quite northern, doesn't it? Maybe like, I was thinking this road here, maybe. I don't know, that hedges nicely. I'm just going to go for it. And it was that road. And Salac is clicking off near Joss. Fair enough guess. 500 points of damage. So, yeah, really nice start to this. Obviously, it will be a bit of a disappointment if we're able to get so close early and not later, but let's not dwell on that. This is Germany. German road, like with these sections in it. Houses feel broadly kind of northwestern, I would say. I'm just going to hedge Hanover here. Kind of looks a bit like Denmark, but actually was Berlin there. Okay, interesting. He goes Bielefeld, also makes sense. Indeed, I like Bielefeld better than Berlin for that location, but so it was actually Berlin. I can't say anything about, apparently, beyond that. Okay, next one here, US. We don't get much here. Number plate, not visible. Architecture, vaguely Midwestern. You might just go for an Indiana here, just as well you could go for a Nebraska, so it's about hedging this appropriately. Trees maybe feel a little further west, so maybe you do just hedge Illinois here. I feel like that's pretty valid hedge here in my opinion. I don't know. It's dead flat. The architecture feels a bit further north. The trees are kind of central feeling. I don't know if I'm going to get to much more than this. I don't think it's Minnesota. I don't really think Iowa. So then maybe that is actually kind of reducing the... Maybe I actually do prefer Indiana hedge, because I could see Ohio. I'll go west Indiana here, I think. It's a bit scary. Could still be south. But I just think the trees feel a little further north. In my best judgment. We'll find out very soon. But Indiana. Okay, and it was actually Illinois. Our guess is significantly better there. Double damage is going to result in 3k, which is always nice. 1.5k left on Salac. Immediately had the Midwest vibe off those houses, so that really helped. And we are in... We've got a sleep around here in Switzerland. We've got northish hills, pretty significant ones. I think this kind of thing makes sense. I'm not really sure if the angle of the hills is that well fitting. The bollards are mixed here, doesn't even help us at all. I'll just go for a bit more of a central hedge. And okay, it was actually out that direction. We could have won on this round, but I would have needed to be all the way on the 5k. And, well, we are still flawlessing here so far, so this is nice, I believe. What do we get? Yeah, we are flawlessing. Okay, this is Western Australia. This pavement that's really gravelly tends to be found a lot in this area here. So I'll probably just go for it. Let's see if we could win on this. It's possible. But I think you'll be pretty close. And we happen to get the road. That isn't... I think it's enough. Almost. Not quite. Goodness me, we've played out of our minds on this one. Yeah, 3.5 times damage now. Okay, we are in Europe. It looks French to me. The road feels very French, and it feels southern France. And I could see other options working, but I will shove it in here, and I think that is pretty close to the thing. Not only that, it's pretty difficult, but I just get the vibe off this road and these hills and the yellow flowers. I mean, other option would actually be Spain or Italy, but I think the road is much more French, so we'll see about that. And... yeah, it was French. And we win the duel like that. That was a really good one. We definitely played and deserved our flawless victory there. And we gain 8 rating. So obviously it's got to be one more for the episode here. At least. Depends who we match up against here, but that was a good game indeed. And let's just see if we can pull a last victory here. I really think with the way that one went, we should be able to. Okay, one final one here. We're against Adams again. This will be enough to get there if we can do it. First one here, feeling Bulgarian to me. The road just feels ultra Bulgarian. It's 2021 coverage as well, and we're looking southwest at hills. So I'm thinking maybe over here somewhere. Let's just go for it. And okay, it was actually Shumen there. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Obviously, everything changes between duels, man. But last one was a really good sign. And I'm keen to just make this duel as good as possible. Next one here, we're going west. This is a very suspicious looking Senegal. I could definitely see us being out here somewhere. Do I want to commit to that? Probably not. But I am thinking of it, though. Do I want to try that? It's early days. I feel like it could be such a flex to get a nice guess like that. We could just hedge middle as well, but I think it is northern to some extent. And the slight undulation of it is interesting. These could be river hills to me, even though it's not the biggest river. But sometimes rivers do cause hills like that. I'm going to try it. Let's go. Okay, it was that road. Yeah, I should have clicked on a section that had more west, but that is a good guess. Likewise from Adams. I definitely rate Adams on NMPZ. I think he seems to be making a lot of nice guesses in difficult situations. Next one here, northeast in Botswana. I think it's probably just this stretch of road here. I could also see maybe this one here with the northeast. I was thinking more this. It is yeah, I think it's just kind of summerish. It could be closer to Gaborone as well. But I think this looks really quite nice. And is that a railroad? It's definitely a pole. I'm not sure about a railroad, but the railroad's a bit away from the road anyway here, so... Yeah. And then I guess this section here... This could actually be it here. It does kind of look like that road. But surely this section has more that looks like this. I'll try this. And it was that road. Oh, it was just downtown Kasane. Yeah. And he goes on the stretch I looked at right at the end there. Yeah, whoops. Bit of a blunder there. That's okay. Early days. Okay, next one's Australia, just in time. Looks like Victoria to me. Could be New South Wales as well. Thinking of just clicking here though. I guess like Wagga Wagga would be the furthest north I'd really see this one being. But the road feels kind of Victorian in a way that I can't really describe. And it was actually out near Bendigo, my old city. And his guess is also good. 54 points there. Bit disappointing on the Botswana, can't lie. Okay, 1.5 times damage now on round number 5. And we are looking at 2022 southern Norway, I would say. It does feel southern to me with this many pines. I'm just going to go here, I think. It's not the easiest round, and we get a nice close guess there. That's good. His hedge also makes sense, though that's probably the other place I would have considered going. Okay, double damage now. And so, what do we look at? We have a long antenna. Are we actually in Spain? 2013 copyright. Yeah, I think Spain makes the most sense here. I might put the pressure on it. It kind of feels southern Spain to me. So 2013 would not really be found in the Balkans. I think they covered that later on. And okay, yeah, that's the other hedge spot. That makes sense. I just got a south vibe off it. It's going to be 1,000 points. Bit rough to lose 1,000 points like that, but we're in the game. Things are fine. That's 2.5 times damage now. And we are in max south Norway, I suppose, with these long dashes on the outside. Looking northwest. Are we like all the way south, or do we just hedge it here? Think that... is that... It looks like ocean there. I think that's ocean. Okay. We have to go here then. We have to go like... We're going northwest. Oh yeah. Something like that. It has to be, right? Unless we're like over here. That's the other option. I really hope it's here. But it is dead flat over here, so... I like that at least. We'll see. It's a fairly difficult round, but the long dashes make Norway guaranteed. Wow, Trondheim is crazy. It felt so southern. He goes Oslo. Yeah, that's the other place I was considering. And we've lost quite a lot of points here in ways that I don't think were the worst guesses. But, yeah, let's see. Apart from the Botswana. Okay, next one here. Looks like Germany to me. Wait, is this actually 2024? Huh. Is this low cam or am I tripping? I don't think it's low cam. Okay, what are we looking at? It should be Germany then, or Austria. What's this plant? Okay, it has to be Germany, but what's this plant though? Are we like down here or something? That could make some sense. Looks like a German street sign over an Austrian street sign. Architecture feels Bavarian to me. I think I just go Munich here. I think it's like near one of the lakes in Munich, and it starts to get hilly or something. Yeah, that's my best guess. Oh wow, what a guess there. Heidelberg has that? That must have been, obviously it's like it's not normally growing there. It's planted by someone, but seriously, that, I mean, I guess it makes enough sense, but wow, it's a difficult one. This is Greece. Athens. I don't really see anything better than like an Athens hedge here, to be honest. I guess you go either Larissa or Athens, but I think it feels more Athenian. So we'll try it. I think I like Athens. We'll see. 2023, indeed. Okay, wow. Glad you didn't go Thessaloniki. Because it would have been GG, but that's okay. Wow, Thessaloniki there. I guess so. Quadruple damage. We are in Knightsbridge. Is that an area of London? I feel like Knightsbridge is in London. The houses are pretty... Can I find that? Is that... No. I don't... Okay, what is the actual vibe? I feel like it is in London. Wait, the trees? It's very difficult to say in a British estate. It could just be something called Knightsbridge. I don't know. No, it's just the company name. I don't know. I'm leaving it there. Oh, shit. Is that enough? I think we stay alive. But it's no good. Yeah, 500 points each in Leicester. Yeah. Why? I just had my critical thinking went out the window there. 4.5. We're in the US. That could be great for us here. It feels... What does it feel? Okay, this road is really like Missouri, Illinois. So I guess I would go... I mean, look at the houses there. They don't really feel Missouri to me. So maybe Indiana? Or even Ohio, you sometimes get this kind of gravelly road. Okay, so I guess I would go like Louisville, Kentucky, maybe. I feel like that makes quite a bit of sense. I'm going to go for it there. It's a commit. We're behind. I got the vibe. I think the road fits for this area of the world, so why don't we just give that a go and see if we're closer. Well, we are closer there, so it's at least good. It was Southern Illinois. It was an Illinois road after all. I think my vibe was better, but unfortunately, I kind of hedged further east instead of further west, because I didn't think the houses felt Missouri. Anyway, 5 times damage now. We're in Mexico City. That's a Mexico City pole top. Going straight for it here. This one, like the kind of the uneven one. He could get fooled. Is that a pink taxi there? I think it is a pink taxi. And yeah, we stay alive. We were never going to die in Mexico City, fortunately. But yeah, I mean, it was a pink taxi right there, so it's kind of funny. Interesting little round. Okay, 5.5. Anything can happen now. We've given ourselves the best opportunity to come back, and it is India. And he's crying. Is this north or south? We have quite a lot of coconut palms. I'm leaning just southwest here. The question is, how do you hedge it? Because, well... Is it ever Goa, for example? We have a yellow thing on the pole that does fit quite nicely, I think, for Kerala State. And architecture also feels decently good for Kerala. I think I'm just going to hedge middle of Kerala here. I just want to stay alive. I feel like he's going to go for a similar guess. But we could also just win if he got the wrong vibe. I think it's enough coconut palms to go down here. It could be Tamil Nadu as well. Houses, oh my gosh, middle of Karnataka, and we lose like that, do we? It's pretty close, actually. 644, great. Just didn't want to lose on that, because I don't think that really, yeah. Anyway, 6 times damage, and we get, the big top of the antenna here. This is Crete. He knows it too. I think we have to hedge capital. It's kind of flat. I think I hedge capital here. It could also be the western city. I'm going to leave it there, though. We'll see. Okay, great. We make the same guess. Yeah, that's why you go capital, especially when you have 68 health. I suppose he'll be a bit annoyed that he didn't just like move at one side of the capital, because like he could have just finished me like that. But yeah, anyway, 6.5 times damage now. We are in Pennsylvania, maybe with the bollards. I'm going for it, guys. Let's go like outside Pittsburgh. I think Pennsylvania bollards do often look like that. Looks like we have no fronts. This could be a good round for us. 4,000 points is a lot to gain back, though. I feel like he's going to be close enough, if not, probably closer. And we'll find out. And I was wrong. They were actually West Virginian ones. We had to go for something, though, and we lose the duel. So I guess the road to... yeah, I don't actually think I'll continue now. I think the road to 1800 will once again resume on the next episode. We end off obviously dropping a little bit here, probably outside of the top 20 now, like 17th still. Quite a frustrating one, because when we were on, we were on. But Adams was playing nicely, so we have to at least say that. Thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end, guys. And stay tuned for more Road to 1 very soon. And goodbye.